Hey everybody, and welcome to sort of March favorites, but I thought I'd do something a little different today. I actually got thinking about this a few days ago, thinking about sharing with you my purchased on a whim products, meaning things I just kind of picked up. I didn't really need, but I bought anyway, just for fun. You know how you can get in those moods, particularly at Target, just like, I'm just going to toss that in my cart. And these are the things that, like, yeah, I bought them randomly, but I love them. And so, yes, these are favorites, and all of these I have used this past month. So yes, definitely March favorites, but just more generally speaking, these are things that I picked up on a whim and just love them. And so I have to share them with you. One thing I know I've talked about before in videos, but it's just become a favorite of mine in the last month and just had to share it again. And this was one of those, picked them up on a whim, and it is the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick. If you haven't tried these formulas yet, yes, they are expensive, but holy cow, long wearing for days. The particular color I have is in Dusty Mauve, and it is just the prettiest color. I have it on my eyes today. This is the easiest eyeshadow stick I have ever owned. That is just easy to put on, just really easy, creamy, glides right on your lid. You have to work fast because it sets fast, but honestly, it doesn't require much blending even. I don't know, I just love this product. This color in particular is really pretty, but I need to actually pick up some more in this formula because it's just so effortless using something like this. And like I said, the formula on this is fantastic. Every time I do a swatch on my hand for blog posts, for videos, whatever, this sucker, it's like I can wash my hand for days and it won't come off. So this formula is particularly lovely, and picking this up randomly really was just like the best surprise ever. Love this. Something else I picked up randomly, I am not a very dedicated skincare person, meaning I don't have a lot of brands in the skincare department that I always have to have this, or I really only like higher end stuff, or I only like drugstore, or like this brand at the drugstore. I just kind of like when I run out of something, I just want to try something new just for kicks. And one of those things just for kicks was this Rich Hydrating Eye Cream from Boots. This is the number 7 line of Boots, and you pick this up at Target. So this is from their Beautiful Skin range, I think, if memory serves me correctly. But this under eye cream, this is an empty bottle now, but this little sucker, I bought it randomly. Like I said, I'm not dedicated to eye creams, and I just need a new eye cream, and I thought the Boots display in general always intrigues me, and I'm always so close to buying a lot of their stuff, and then I'm just like, do I really want to spend that much money? Because their stuff for Target is a little more expensive than, you know, buying something from Olay or Dove or anything like that. It's a little more pricey. So I'm always kind of turned off by that in general, but I decided to pick this up on a whim, and this is the nicest eye cream. It is really rich and hydrating, and I prefer for moisturizers in general to be a little thicker and creamier and, you know, still sink into my skin quickly, but I prefer them to have a thicker, richer texture, and this definitely does. So if that's not your thing, this eye cream will not be your thing. But if you appreciate more of that thicker, richer texture for your eye creams or any cream in general, or if you've got dry under eye areas, this is great. And I have sensitive eyes when it comes to things that go near my eyes, like especially eye creams, and this one did not send my eyes into like panic mode. So I appreciated that. So I actually just went to Target today to pick up another box of this, or another tube of this, because it was just that fantastic. Let's keep to the skincare chatter. This is something I picked up in the travel section at Target for a recent trip. I always like to carry like makeup remover, wipe type things in my travel bag, so trying to pack a cleanser or anything like that, just because for me, simplicity is key and less is more when it comes to packing. So I like to just travel with makeup remover wipes, just easier to mess with. And I picked up these Pond's Original Fresh Wet Cleansing Towelettes, and I don't know why I picked them up. I was like, I haven't tried these yet. Let me just grab them. They're a pack of 5, again, from the travel section. And this is empty now because when I came home from my trip, I still had a few left. I was like, I'm going to keep using these. Can I just say, I am so picky about these like makeup remover cleansing wipes in general, because if they're not wet enough, like, what's the point? Like, if I have to use more than one to remove makeup and actually wash and like clean my face, I'm irritated and I will never buy you again. Case in point, Burt's Bees makes one that's supposed to be a cleansing makeup remover wipe. They are so stinking dry that you need at least 2 of them, and they're from Burt's Bees and they're expensive. And I'm like, who cares? So this was, first of all, super wet, moist, right out of the gate, and I was really happy about that. Second, it really removed my makeup well. I didn't feel like I had to necessarily scrub at my face, but I'm kind of an aggressive face scrubber in general, so I'm probably not the most gentle, but for me it was just like, I didn't feel like I had to really work, particularly in the eye makeup area, which I feel like cleansing wipes in general kind of struggle taking off eye makeup, but these I felt did a great job. And these are not, the towel itself is a really nice large towel, and they've got holes in them, I guess, but it's almost like a scrubbing, exfoliating kind of towel. And so I liked that a lot. And I like it so much that I actually need to pick up a full size of this and a few more in the travel sizes to have with me, because they were just that fantastic. And I want to use these like every single night now. So when I'm finished with my current face cleanser thing that I got going on upstairs for nighttime, I'm gonna buy these to replace them because they're just that great. So pleased with these. I have another makeup item to share with you, and this is actually brand, like I just bought this as a replacement, so it's a brand spanking new, and this is from e.l.f. This is their HD translucent setting powder that they have, and the one I had originally, and I couldn't find it when I went to go buy it as a replacement, was a smaller container, and it was the HD line as well from e.l.f., but it was supposed to be a under eye brightening powder, and I couldn't find it when I went to go pick up a replacement when I ran out. So I picked up this instead, so I don't know if it's going to be that much different. Oh, I hope it's not. I'll be so disappointed. But, oh, how do you open this? Ooh, new packaging. So I really liked how it set my under eye makeup, and it was very brightening. And this is supposed to also be a brightening setting powder meant for the whole face. It's a loose powder. So, if it does wonders, if it did wonders for under eyes, I assume it's going to do wonders for the rest of my face. Not normally a setting powder kind of girl. I feel like that's like one more step that I don't have to mess with. But for under eyes in particular, and getting into the warmer months, I find that this setting step is kind of crucial. And the setting spray that I really like just, you know, doesn't cut the mustard as it gets hotter. So I'm going to try and give this a whirl, but I loved the under eye setting powder, and I'm hoping this one will be just as good. But in the under eye, if you can find the under eye one, it's amazing. Let's talk about one thing I picked up recently on a whim, and I actually don't like it. And that is the nail polish I'm wearing today. It's from Essie, and this is the color Playdate. In general, I am more of a pinks, neutrals kind of person. But for whatever reason, coming into spring, I'm always drawn to purples and like lilac colors. And so I picked up this one, and nope, don't like this one. I'm gonna actually return it because it's fine. It's fine. But if I wasn't trying to keep my nail polish collection in general kind of streamlined, minimal, and I was kind of counting this as like my one fun color purchase for the spring summer, it's a little too fluorescent-y, iridescent for me. I was kind of hoping it would dry not so iridescent, and it didn't. So I'm gonna probably return this. But yeah, this one, nail polishes I feel like you can pick up on a whim, and then some are amazing, some are duds. And this one, for me, just a dud. Okay, I've got a couple shower things to talk about that I have just loved, picked up on a whim. This is from Aussie. It's the 3-Minute Miracle Deep Treatment Hair Mask Conditioner Thingamajiggy, and I am not a big conditioner. My hair is thin. Well, it's not thin, but I've got a lot of hair, but it's fine hair and thin hair shafts, and so volume is my game. Conditioner at my scalp just weighs it all down. But I thought, why not? Let's just go for like a deep conditioning mask treatment. And so I bought this on a whim because it's cheap. It's not very expensive. So I bought this and I thought 3 minutes seemed like a reasonable amount of time to leave conditioner on my hair. So I use this maybe once a week, probably more realistically every other week. I love how this makes my hair feel. It leaves it obviously very moisturized, soft. It smells really good. It's a great product. My hair looks nice, and the next day for styling, it's pretty manageable. It doesn't hold a curl as well, but I mean, it looks really shiny and smooth and lovely. And as far as volume, I feel like, I mean, obviously affects it a little bit, but it's not like slick straight down, plaster to my forehead kind of, you know, weighed down. So I'm really pleased with this. I'm definitely like, I'm almost out of this. I need to pick up some more. And I've actually had this for before Christmas. So I've had this for a while. This has lasted quite a while. Like I said, I don't use it, you know, at best it's every week. Realistically, it's more like every other week, but I really do like this. I need to pick up another bottle of this, but this was a nice surprise. And then my last nice surprise favorite item is something, I picked this up at TJ Maxx, so who knows how easy this is to find, but it's from the brand Asquith and Somerset, but it's a salt scrub, body scrub, and it's got olive oil in it. Now, why I love this, I like scrubbing things in general. I like face exfoliators. I already mentioned I'm very aggressive when it comes to removing my makeup. So I'm kind of, in general, a scrub happy person. But this little scrub is obviously sea salt, but then what I really love about it is that it's the salt in this olive oil. And so when you're rubbing the salt on your body, you know, obviously the salt is like all scrubby and happy, but then once you've rinsed it off, the olive oil just leaves your skin feeling so nice and soft and moisturized, and it's just so delightful. I'm really pleasantly surprised by this. I picked it up. I picked up one of these as a Christmas gift for a friend, and then I bought a second one as like a backup, like just in case I need another gift for somebody. And I ended up not needing it as a gift, and so I popped in my own shower. And I'm so glad I held on to this. Again, I got this at TJ Maxx, and I feel like TJ Maxx's bath and body section is a complete hodgepodge. You never know what you're gonna get. But this was a nice little pleasant surprise, and it feels very luxurious. Even my husband likes it because it's not particularly scented. It smells like olive oil. But I mean, it's not like a flowery scent or anything like that. So my husband will even use it, and it's just a delightful little product. Word to the wise though, if you have any type of scrape or scratch on your body, this will find it, because it is salt, and it is rubbing salt into a wound. And I was using this actually last night, and I was la 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 la, and all of a sudden, like my foot, like I had a little part of my foot that had a scratch on it. No idea it was there until rub the salt on it, and then it hurts. So anyway, just FYI, use this with caution. Don't use it unless, you know, on the scrapes. Bad idea. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this little twist on our regular monthly favorites. These are things I've obviously been using all throughout this last month, but they're all things I randomly picked up and have actually loved and have repurchased in some of these cases, but need to repurchase for a few others. I hope you're having a great month. As you can tell, I finally kind of recovered from our epic month-long cold. All March we have been suffering with colds and coughs and sickness in this house, and I am almost 100% recovered. At least act normal, but still got congestion stuff going on. So anyway, finally on the recovery. So thank you. I'm for one glad March is over, and I'm glad April is just around the corner. So I hope you had a lovely March, better than mine, and enjoy your April.